generally higher for safeties other than cornerbacks.
Not 61%.
Well, Wayne, you were very nasty because if we go back and look at that stat line, look at the yards, like your little 61% shit would have looked stupid as fuck because it was like 5-yard receptions.
Hey, he gave up a touchdown the very next week.
2 weeks.
So he didn't play the previous week. So the very next time he played,
2 weeks.
He didn't play the game before us, right?
Right, but it's still week 17, week 16. It's only given up 1 touchdown all year.
And he barely plays.
Plays more than you think. Because again, I'm glad we're recording. You can't say shit. You don't watch the games.
I watched him play against the Steelers. He
watched one out of how many games?
He didn't flash on the field. He was a jack. He was just a guy.
Okay.
That's all he was.
You don't watch the games.
I watched a game. I said I was going to watch.
You watched one game,
and he didn't flash.
One game out of.
He didn't flash. And then your other guy was like, he got 13 pass breakups. This motherfucker got 3 pass breakups.
I don't know what the guy was saying, but that was funny.
Bro, all I said was he ain't balling. He's playing good. I said he's playing well, and that is what he's doing.
He's balling.
He's actually underachieving for personal pick, but we'll skip ahead of that. We're not going to go into it. We're not going to get into it. I'm not going to get into it today because we have some things to discuss. Yo. Welcome back to another episode of House of Sports Podcast. I am your host, Dwayne. My name is Stop This Playing. Sorry, I'm talking to myself. But I'm your host, Wayne. I'm here with my guys, Joe and Chubbs. Smoot is not here with us today. He is too busy for us. He got
hide your kids, hide you.
We are recording a little bit earlier than we typically do, so had to go ahead and not have Smoot today, but it is what it is. All right, y'all. So we're gonna be talking about obviously the Miami Dolphins and the Tua, talking about the Ravens and Chargers clinching playoff berths. Also talking about the teams remaining in a hunt, Derek Carr being benched. Also want to give you a few NBA talks as well as far as Luka having a fantastic night and JB and I wish Smoot was here to talk about this Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown conversation. But Joey's here and he was kind of on Smoot's side with that as well. So we'll get into that as well. Do want to let you guys know this is the last episode for the calendar year. We won't be back until the 3rd. 2023, yeah. January 1st, 2023. If you guys are following us on our platforms, you saw we started dropping some clips. And people tuning in, people getting in the conversation. Some of you guys like the takes, some of you guys don't like the takes. But make sure you guys are following us everywhere. House of Sports Pod, Twitter, hdsportspod. They tell me our name is too long for House of Sports Pod on Twitter. I was pretty upset by that. So
you said it's too long.
Yeah, I was like, that's some bullshit.
Hey, Elon, I thought you gave us the characters, my boy. What happened?
It's like, just put HD Sports.
Yeah, just HD Sports Pod. Yeah. It's like, this shit too long, bro.
That's crazy, Elon.
Come on, Elon, man. Gotta pay for a blue check, but we can't have a 14-letter name. That's crazy.
Right. I was debating if I want to play for a blue check. I was like, should I pay for the blue check? I was like,
nah, let's get the yellow one, man. Let's earn
yellow one. You gotta earn the yellow one, man. But when you blue check, your shit pop up a lot.
Oh, really? I know that.
Yeah. It pops up first, like
all right.
verified shit. Yeah.
Let's get that then.
Yeah, just for the podcast, man. I feel like we gotta get it for the blue check scheme. But all right, man, let's get into it, man. So the Miami Dolphins moves Tua hung the ball over 3 interceptions. Back to back. And now it's come out that he suffered a concussion in the game. People are going back to the play in the first half where it appears he suffered a concussion. And now the discussions are back. Should Miami shut down Tua for the remainder of the year? Should Tua retire? A lot of Dolphins fans are hurt. But the biggest thing is the Dolphins need to win one of these next games in order to make the playoffs. and they're bringing back the hometown hero Teddy Bridgewater to start in the place of Tua. So my first question, we're going to talk about the Tua situation. Then we're going to talk about, do we think Teddy B can get it done for the Miami Dolphins? So there's only one way to start this. Got to go to the Miami Dolphin fan himself, Joey.
Oh man, I don't. First of all, I want to apologize to our defense. Our defense gave us so many opportunities, and I was giving our defense shit all season. So I was giving them try. So I want to apologize to them because them boys played their ass off. Christian Wilkins, I think he was snubbed for the Pro Bowl. He was just balling. He's just been that dude. But going into a situation, obviously looking at that play looked like he got a concussion. It looks like exactly a mimic of what happened before. So I think he did. I think he did have some. I think he did have some symptoms. Now,
I don't like that, Joe. I don't.
Why?
Like that.
Why? Go ahead.
Like
I mean,
that.
and what are you gonna say?
Because
what
you said during the Bills game. When the Bills game happened, you said, we don't know if that was a concussion. It was a back injury. So are we definitive?
But I went off information that was told to me. Information that was out there saying he did have a back injury. And then I also said, I came back and I corrected myself and I said that was a head injury, not a brain injury, not a head injury. And I did come back with some information. I threw that out there. But looking at the hit again, I was like, all right, cool. Like, whatever. So, anyways, I've seen players play with a concussion. I'm not going to be like, oh, he had a concussion. I'm not going to make that. I've seen players get smacked, get up, and go out and win the game. And then after the game, we hear these guys have a concussion. And you're like, dang, he was killing it. Like, Stafford did it one time. A bunch of quarterbacks done it. People played with worse situations, right? But
yeah.
But to throw 3 interceptions
back to
back, nah, bro. I would have took him out after the second one. They're like, yo, what's wrong with you, bro? Because like the first one they said was miscommunication, guy ran the wrong route. The second one it sailed on him, and the last one, it was just
the concussion kicked in.
Right, it was like,
sorry.
bro, like, sorry. The situation, it was just like, man, like to make Aaron Rodgers kick a field goal pretty much 3 times in a row. It's like, come on, like we don't get that often, bro. So like, you gotta capitalize on that, and I think it is what it is. It is what it is, man. We lost to I think they should sit him down for the rest of the season. It'll be crazy for them not to. So I'm like, bro, just sit him, just because we don't know what's gonna happen next, bro.
Should he retire?
No, I don't think he should retire.
So I'm kind of on the wave of being safe rather than risking his life potentially, because we all know we're all football players here.
Retire.
How many concussions? I mean, I've had people I played with that had to stop playing because they had so many goddamn concussions. I'm thinking the number they tell you should stop around is what, like, would y'all say 8? If you got like 8 total concussions in your football career, they should tell you, you probably should stop, or your brain could be really affected. They say that shit.
Yeah.
He arguably has gotten 3 this year.
Ain't no argument.
Well, I'm saying 2 for sure. 2 for sure, but I think he got another one somewhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He got 3 concussions.
3 in one season.
That's why Luke Kuechly retired.
Is bad. I think on him, because and Wayne and Joe, we don't know what his career has been before this in college and in high school. This motherfucker could have got concussions in high school and college.
I'm pretty sure he got concussed in Alabama one year.
This is the thing. This is a lifespan thing. You don't know what number he's on. If he goes to a doctor and his doctor's like, look, like, I think you should. Maybe that's why they said originally he should retire.
I mean, if that's his choice, that's his choice.
I mean, but at the end of the day, it is his choice.
It is what it is.
It is his choice, but he's playing a crazy game right now.
He is, man. But
and here's the question.
I think Teddy can do it.
I blame that game. I don't know if I even blame it on Mike McDaniel.
You can't.
There's only one person to blame.
But here's my thing.
It's the Hawaiian motherfucker.
I get that. No, I get that. And he has an excuse now. But here's my one thing. Why? If you saw it and I saw it and Wayne saw it clear as day that that hit. I think he might have got a concussion off that slam.
But we're not thinking about it.
We didn't see that.
When I saw it, I said, damn, you kind of got slammed pretty hard.
I don't know, man. I think no one really thought about it until everybody went back and looked at film. And it was like, there
is video out there for people to say, hey, this man just took a big hit. He needs to get checked.
They don't do a good job.
They did that for
Devontae Parker.
Well, Wayne, they did that.
Nelson Aguilar. It wasn't for Nelson Aguilar, but Devontae Parker would have been out there fucked up. Right?
I get that.
Dropped on the ground.
They don't care. They don't care about other positions other than quarterback when it comes to that. Quarterback is super sensitive. But here's my point.
But
Roquan Smith slams Kenny, and they tell Kenny, you need to go look at blue tech. How come they didn't do this for Tua?
But no, you can't say that because.
But they saw
look at these other guys. But when you look at other guys, though, right? You look at other guys, and they have like symptoms. Like when Tua got up, he tumbled. They were like, "Oh shit! Like what's up with him?" Tua literally got up after that play, went back to the huddle, and called the play. And threw the ball. So
some people experience
how can you say like, yo, stop it, yo, are you all right? Like, what's up?
I'm saying there is precautionary stuff out there, is what I'm saying.
What I am saying is that you have to also show symptoms.
Yeah,
right.
Because just because you get slammed don't mean you automatically gonna get a concussion.
Right.
You might get slammed.
Yeah. So you got to show symptoms in that case. You know, sometimes
I don't agree with that, Wayne. Because I mean, I'm sorry, I don't like bringing up my team in a lot of conversations, but when Lamar goes in and runs the ball, you know how Lamar is good at getting down. If he gets fucking whacked, they pull him out for a play to get fucking checked because that's what the NFL told Ravens to do.
Whack, right?
But I'm saying
like a lot of people get slammed and they don't get up. Oh, it's crazy.
Yeah.
So maybe the slam is just the way you land. Like you could get slammed hard, but your head don't got to hit or anything. Like it's just the way it is. And at the end of the day, I think Tua should consider not playing football no more, or at least taking a year off, just because there is something with his head. I don't think a human should easily get 3 concussions in a year, especially Luke Kuechly made sense because he's a linebacker, he's forever hitting. Tua's a quarterback. You're a quarterback that got 3 concussions in a year. You shouldn't be so susceptible to getting these concussions all the time, bro. All it takes is a couple slams. Like that Bengals slam wasn't that hard. And I'm gonna be real, this Packers slam wasn't
hard. It was just
These two. Now that Bills one, that made sense. His head snapped back. This one and the Bengals one, bro, you're not supposed to get concussions off of those tackles, bro. Like that's just not supposed to be happening.
And that's where I say it comes down to when I was bringing up the information about the brain injury. Sometimes a brain injury can just be internal. And it could just be like something that's just going to be there. It's going to be lingering. So you're probably right. He probably should. He probably should retire or give it some time, or just.
If anything,
the sad part is
he needs to stop.
He can't give it a year because his football career is done.
He might.
Yeah, no, because I mean, this was the year for him to get paid.
He needs to get the brand new technology. He got to stop rocking Revos.
Yeah, he had to pretty much prove this was like his year to prove himself. So it kind of sucks. It sucks for him.
Because you saw what they did with Kenny, right? Kenny has a brand new helmet, the brand new latest technology. Technology.
The same thing with Kenny. You see what happened when Kenny got his shit? They made him sit a game every time. Every time he got concussed. And I was like, you're not playing the next game.
Yeah, man. Well, so let's go back, right? Let's go back away, far away during the draft. When I said this guy, this injury-prone guy,
that was for his body. This was not his brain. Like what?
When I said
injuries.
Injuries.
Come on.
I said it. I was like, look, Tua might be the better. I said Tua might be the better quarterback, but I don't trust him
Well,
injured.
it's been disproven. He's not the better quarterback, and he gets injured.
No, exactly. So I mean,
But at the time,
This year he is better than Justin. Justin's on a down slump this year.
At the time,
shit, Herbert in the playoffs. Tua ain't playing shit.
Facts. And at the same time, Tua was playing better than Herbert when they were going into the draft. So he was the better quarterback at that point. It's just that it came to the NFL. And what's crazy though? He wasn't getting injured like this when he had none of these good players around him.
You know what? And then I noticed something there. They said if Tua's first or second read isn't there, Tua is the worst person at internalizing what's going on, close to that.
Crazy.
The downfall. It seems like when it gets cold out, this guy plays worse.
My God.
Hey man. Every second half of the year, Tua's numbers just tend to go down. When there ain't no sunshine anymore.
I don't know, man. Probably is a cold messing with this man. I don't know. But
so, do the Dolphins need to invest in a potential draft pick this year?
They don't have a first round draft pick.
We don't have.
You don't need to go first round, man. You can get one of these second round, third round. You can get one of these guys.
This is what I see
as a backup for a year.
This is what I see happens because I'm transitioning to the Teddy because I think Teddy is going to be the guy for us this year and next year. He's going to be our guy.
The Tua era
by default?
Wait. Is it Tua era?
By default.
Yeah,
by default. And I think we're going to have to do this, or this is what can happen.
So
Baker,
even if Tua is
Baker get released.
No.
I think
go after Baker.
I think Baker's staying with the Rams. Yes.
You recording this? No, Joe, I need you to repeat that. Are you wanting Baker Mayfield on the Miami?
I'm not saying. I'm saying this is what might happen because we don't have draft picks the year coming up, right? And we don't know the quarterbacks coming in. I'm not really. I mean, the top guys once they're gone, they're gone. I don't think we're gonna have a chance to get them. So I think we're gonna have to wait till next year.
Anthony Richardson, boy,
I don't see Baker leaving LA. I think
you're right. He might stay.
He's going to take a discount next year just for like a year.
We never know what might happen. Right? I'm saying that can be an option. We might have to stick with Teddy for another year.
So is the Tua era over?
I think Tua's done
by default.
I think Tua's done. I'm be honest. I think default. I think I
even
really
if he's 70 and wants to come back next year, it's done.
If we keep Tua, I'm not upset about it. I'm like, all right, cool. Let's get him. Let's hopefully he stays healthy. But I believe that the Dolphins are gonna be like, we got to move on from him.
I don't think the Dolphins will move. I think it's gonna be on Tua until his contract's up. If he wants to
be Dolphins not gonna. They're not gonna.
I don't think they're gonna sign that 5th-year option.
We're not gonna pay him. We're not. We
so next year, just prove it.
Because we have so many because we lost a lot of guys on defense, and then we have holes that we need to fill, and we can't afford to pay Tua, a guy that might not play the whole season.
So you said Baker,
and I the reason I say
Baker that's going to be a free agent.
I don't want him. Oh,
it's coming out of San Francisco.
I don't want.
He wants P-Star Jimmy.
Star experience.
Yo, if he gets on experience.
He went from Cali to Miami, the porn star capitals. Come on, man.
I don't want him.
He's gonna be on Bang Bros.
I don't know, man.
Why you would rather have Baker Mayfield over Jimmy G?
Fucking recruited visit's gonna be on the Bang bus.
I mean, it's
there's a guy.
I feel like we're gonna be. I feel like we're gonna be baby
about later in Oakland.
I feel like we're gonna be a baby San Francisco.
Hey, is Derek Carr a Dolphin?
No, I would I'll fucking buy his jersey just to burn it. Fuck it. No. If Derek Carr, that's karma.
Someone said that shit. They said if Lamar doesn't come back, I'm starting I'm on the Derek Carr to Baltimore train. I gave him the Martin meme. Hell no. Oh, hell no.
I do not want Derek Carr. Hell no. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'd rather have Jimmy G. Jimmy G would probably be our best bet. But I just don't like.
I mean, he knows Mike McDaniel's system.
I just don't like us being like we're gonna be pretty much baby San Francisco. Bro. I don't.
That's what you are now.
I don't want that.
No, they're not. They're not baby San. They don't have no defense.
They try to. They got the running back system. You know,
our defense.
They don't run the ball enough to be baby San Francisco.
They've been running the ball more as of late. I thought
we have been
with Jeff Wilson and Mozart.
We have been,
which is really I think hurt y'all, but that's just my opinion.
We do. That's why I'm saying we got to fill that gap with the running backs. Hopefully, we can get a good guy. But
Jeff Wilson is good. Don't do that.
But no,
I don't think Jeff Wilson. I don't think Jeff Wilson's that guy though.
So you don't need that guy. You just need running back by committee, bro.
We need a good guy.
Like y'all got
Joey.
Y'all got that guys at wide receiver.
And
y'all mismanaging the way y'all use your tight end. Already.
Yep.
So
I'm glad you said that.
Again,
I don't think he's a future Hall of Famer anymore. I don't think he is.
And this is what I said. Remember, I said
he's a future Hall of Famer anymore, Joe.
If he stays on the Dolphins, he probably won't be. If he leaves, he will ball. And I don't understand why the hell we did not trade him. We use Smythe more than him. I don't understand. And it makes no sense. And I was just like, bro, we might as well. We should have traded.
Bro, with those receivers, just like he should be eating. I'm just saying.
Like Wayne said earlier, if 1 and 2, that's those two targets, 1 and 2.
Yeah, he's not looking for that third read, bro.
But
be a quarterback.
I'm gonna be honest. You guys got who left? Who's your next 2 games?
They play the Jets and the Patriots.
2 playoff teams. To both those teams need y'all to lose to get into contention to make playoffs. So like.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't believe in Teddy, man.
Why? Why you
don't? I don't.
I
just seen a lot of Teddy B in the past. I just don't see it.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy, bro. Why?
What do you mean? He went 6-0 with the Saints.
Yeah,
but you're playing against 2. You got to win out. Basically, is what I'm saying.
No, we got to win one game. We got to beat New England, and
but you are okay. But you still are playing 2 very good defenses.
It don't matter. We just got to win one game. Just one.
Come on, you acting like Teddy B's not a competent quarterback.
Yeah, you're trying to Teddy B right now.
He's better than your quarterback right now.
He's better than Tyler Huntley. He's definitely better.
He's better than my starting quarterback.
I don't know.
You're trying.
I'm not trying. I just don't. I don't know. I just don't trust him. I've just seen Teddy.
Why with the weapons?
Just because of what I've seen in the past. Like he doesn't.
What you've seen with him? Why would you?
He's not going. He doesn't win big games.
Teddy B would have won that game yesterday.
He does
not yesterday. Last week. Teddy B would have won that game.
He went 6-0 with the Saints, and they played hard ass teams. Then he led the Vikings to the playoffs.
Yeah, I'm about a playoff. All right, you talking about a good
and they
offensive line?
The kicker
you're talking about Saints has a good offensive line, good running backs, and they had really good receiving core at the time.
Our offensive line is good. Our offensive line is good now. We're top
excellent, 10. And they have better
receivers. I know you have good receivers, but they did not have
better receivers
than the running backs.
They have better receivers than they had any other teams to on.
Right, Teddy, y'all are talking like Teddy B.
I'm saying Teddy B can get it done against these.
That's what I'm saying. You got
that's bro.
Yeah.
Like what the hell?
I just don't think
I'm not worried about the Jets.
Especially if you're worried about your defense.
Hella chances.
My
defense is showing up.
Those offenses are
now they're showing up, Joe. Because every time I told y'all, every time I said
those offenses are terrible. Those offenses are terrible.
Yeah,
Mike White can win a game.
Terrible offenses too. I'm saying our defense showed up against the Packers, bro. It's just that Tua turned the ball over 3 times.
I don't know, man. I don't like it.
That's what I'm saying. They showed up.
I don't like it.
We're going versus an offense that's not as good as them, though, right? So I'm confident. I'm confident our defense can show up against those 2 teams.
I just need y'all to.
Bro, I'm saying, but this is why I'm upset with you, bro. He threw for 300 yards at one game. It's the only game he started and he lost. Like that's why I don't trust it.
Who you talking
Teddy. About? Teddy threw 300 yards at one game that they lost. That he started
against who?
I think it was against. It was the Jets or Vikings. It was Vikings. Yeah, that's why I don't trust it. That's a
Vikings, bro.
That's a good defense.
He trusted fucking Heineken.
And those defenses that they're playing,
but the Vikings
are better than the Vikings defense.
But the Vikings also has a good offense, so the Vikings would definitely want to win that game. Like, what are you talking about? You're talking about the Vikings, bro. They're like 10-1.
Jefferson.
Like, what are you talking about?
But I'm
We're
just
playing
saying,
New
like,
England
listen,
and the Jets.
I think Teddy's
career.
gonna win you one of these games to get you guys in the
First
playoffs.
year 6-6. Next year he went 11-5. That's great. That's the most games ever won in a year. Then he got hurt. 0-1, 5-0 for the Saints. Okay, cool. Then he got traded to Carolina, which he got a full year to start at Carolina. 4-11.
He acting like Christian McCaffrey didn't
Then he
get
went
hurt.
to Denver, went 500. Oh, and then he's now at
Christian
Miami.
McCaffrey got hurt when he was in the Carolina. It's
So,
not, don't do that.
He has a better offense.
Don't do that,
I don't
Chubbs.
understand what
bro,
you
he just
talking
not
about.
His
career
best
wise. Like, I
weapon
don't know
got
why
hurt.
we're like he's a 500 quarterback, basically.
All right, all you gotta do is go 500
Bro,
to get into playoffs.
Bro, you're acting like we need him to play the entire season.
Yeah,
He's playing in the most crucial games of the year.
Listen,
he has
I just need Teddy B to be Nick Foles. That's all I need.
No, you don't.
I
You need him to be better than Nick
Eagles,
Foles.
Eagles Nick Foles.
Nick Foles. Yeah, that's all I need him to do, bro. That's
Listen,
All
man.
right. Well,
I think
okay.
Teddy could get it done, man.
I think
but
so too.
the Ravens and Chargers also clinched the playoff first. I think really nothing to say for the Ravens. They got to the playoffs.
Wayne was wrong.
I mean, yeah, I guess I was wrong.
You were.
I was wrong. I was wrong because Mr. Trubisky came in and threw 3 interceptions like 2.
Yeah.
You said without Lamar, we were going to lose these games.
Yeah, who y'all play?
Y'all lost one.
Beat the Steelers and we beat the Falcons. He's won 2 games.
Y'all lost one though, right?
Not since Lamar was hurt. Maybe that game Lamar got hurt and we lost. Yeah.
Yeah, y'all supposed to lose to us. I say y'all can beat the Falcons.
No, but you said we weren't going to make playoffs. Somehow, some way, we weren't going to make playoffs.
Yeah, because obviously I remember after y'all beat it to everything, I said out the window. So yeah, I was wrong about that but me, you and what ABC, you and I know that y'all shouldn't have beat us.
Yeah, well, shit happens.
Y'all lost to the Browns, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, we lose the Browns.
What I'm saying. I know y'all lost the game.
There was one game I didn't watch, and that was a game. So yeah, I didn't remember that game.
Oh yeah, Deshaun beat y'all.
No, Deshaun didn't beat us. Deshaun didn't do shit that game.
Deshaun beat y'all.
He beat y'all, right?
Deshaun didn't do shit that game.
He beat y'all, right?
We beat ourselves, from what I understand.
So can the Ravens still win the division?
Yeah. So this is the circumstance. If we win this weekend, great. Like I think we will, but it's going to be a tough game.
Play the Bengals.
We have to beat the Bengals regardless. We have to win out to win the division.
Okay. All right.
That's not happening.
It can. Anything can happen.
Y'all fucking losing this.
We'll see. We'll see. See how.
Mike Tomlin don't lose in prime time, man. Don't do that.
But how awesome would that be to have the Ravens hand Mike Tomlin his first losing season on primetime Sunday Night Football? That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome.
Wait, so Tomlin has to win out to have a winning season?
Yes.
Yeah.
And they got the Ravens and I think the Browns.
Yeah.
Ooh. Hey yo, if Tomlin does it, bro, he's lit, bro. He's lit. He's lit.
Given that he should have won 3 games this year that they fucking lost.
So do you think one of these in the hunt teams are gonna? Do we think the Dolphins are actually gonna pull this off?
I think the Dolphins are gonna get to the playoffs. If the Dolphins don't win, listen, man.
Don't say it.
Listen, man.
Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. They're the very end of the possibilities. They're they're right, just above the Raiders. Come on.
Listen, no, we're not. I mean, yeah, we are.
Yeah.
Listen, the Titans are gonna lose to the Jags.
They should.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And the Jets in New England. I think all 3 of these teams probably going to cancel each other out.
You think the New England and Jets gonna cancel each other out?
And
Because New England have to play the Bills again.
Yeah, they got to play the Bills again. And the Bills have to win that game to keep the first seed.
Yo, I swear to God, if your team loses and these bums get in the fucking playoffs because of y'all, I'll be so mad. I will be so mad. I will be so mad.
So if the Dolphins make the playoffs, the Steelers not going to.
Yes,
No.
yes.
Yeah. We just need y'all to.
You just need to win. That's all you need to do.
But you understand, I've been looking for a win all month.
What I need to happen, y'all play the Jets?
They play the Jets they play Jets in New England.
Y'all play New England this week?
Yeah, playing New
I
England.
think every team plays division
y'all
games.
I need y'all to lose to New England, right? And I need the Jets to lose this weekend.
Jets is losing this weekend.
Who they play?
Mike White's coming back.
They losing this weekend, bro.
I need the Bills to beat New England. I think I need y'all to lose to the Jets too.
Hey, speaking, I know we're saying a lot of Jets. Just want to say, never defending Zach Wilson again.
Just play a Seahawks.
Hey, this is the last time we're speaking on him, but how are you a number 2 pick and they're about to cut you this offseason?
Biggest bust in NFL history.
That's insane.
It's a bust. Not Jamarcus Russell. Come on.
It's up there. He's up there.
He's up there.
But Jamarcus coming from LSU is a little more president than that. But
it is.
And a national champion.
It just takes me back to the times when you argued me and Joey down.
Bro, he had arm talent. Mahomes. He had arm talent. I'm sorry.
You told me that he was Patrick Mahomes.
He had the arm talent.
Yo,
he really did.
You really be disrespecting Patty, bro. Now that I think about it,
don't say that. Don't say that because you remember that Madden year. I was the only motherfucker that picked this guy. I picked him and John Ross. You're like, who is this Patty Mahomes guy? Why'd you pick him so early? I said, just watch.
You just did ever since then, but you stopped respecting him.
I threw. Remember that year I threw 10,000 yards in the Madden season?
Yeah, you were cheating. And what you did is you loved him until he started whooping on Lamar, and then you hated him.
No, I don't hate him. It's not to the point of, look, I know he's good, just like I knew Tom Brady was really good when he was beating everybody. I hate Tom Brady. I don't hate Patty. I don't. I like his game. Is he annoying? Hell yeah. Definitely annoying. But he's great.
But yeah, let's get to the real news, man. Derek Carr, news broke today that he was a bench for Jarrett Stidham. This also happened after Josh Jacobs, after their loss, that he's tired of the same shit every week. So 2 questions. Where do we think Derek Carr will end up? And where do we think Josh Jacobs will?
I think
Josh Jacobs leaving.
Josh Jacobs is in his final year.
Of his contract, and they're going to give him a new.
And he is very, 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 very,
I know what I'm gonna say.
Very, very frustrated. He is very, very frustrated. Very frustrated.
I know what I'm gonna say.
I believe he's the NFL's leading rusher right now.
He is the number 1 rusher in the league right now.
Kind of crazy. 3 years ago, somebody told me he was even top 10.
But you know what's crazy though? I feel like he came out of nowhere, bro. He just started.
What?
It's like in the season. Like
in the season, he did come out of nowhere.
Yeah, in the season, he just came out.
Like the first 5 games, he wasn't there, and then out of nowhere, he just
started balling. I'm like, dang, this man's killing the game, bro. But that's crazy though.
I'm gonna keep it short and sweet with Derek because I really don't give a shit about Derek. I honestly think he's gonna end up on a bum team like the Titans next year.
You was rooting for Derek earlier this season.
No, I wasn't really rooting for him.
You get him in top 10.
Yes, he was.
Yes, he was. Don't do that, Chubbs. You got to be in the top 10.
But that's not me rooting for him. It's me going off of what he did the previous year.
And I said he was ass, and you said no, he's not.
He's ass. But I think he'll end up on like the Titans. I think Tannehill's done in that situation. I think they're going to move on from him, and I don't think Malik Willis is the answer there. And I don't think they're going to use.
Well, they got to give Malik a chance.
I don't think they're going to give him that chance next year, and I don't think they're going to spend a draft pick on a quarterback this year since they got Malik Willis. So the only answer is to get a veteran quarterback that's available, and that's why I think Derek Carr will end up going there.
I think Malik Willis should go to a different offense.
That's not the offense he needs to be in.
Yeah, he needs to go somewhere else.
They need to adjust to him. He's not going
to do that. Yeah.
But with Josh Jacobs, I do think he would do well with y'all. I'm not even saying bullshit because you're a Dolphins fan. I think that's something you guys are missing. That would be huge for y'all. That'd make your offense even more dynamic to the point where y'all saw that?
Yeah.
Y'all saw that to the point where it don't matter if Tua was still your quarterback. You got 2 elite receivers with an elite running back with a.
Let's just imagine a Dolphins without Tua.
Elite receivers with an elite. Yeah. Right now, Josh Jacobs is borderline elite. Is he not? He's leading rusher.
I'm not gonna talk.
He is borderline because he's on a team.
Bro. We never call Payne
on a trash team with a team that doesn't have that great of an offensive line.
You call Payne Ellis elite?
He was a cover athlete one year, but I wouldn't call him elite. No, but Peyton Ellis isn't Josh Jacobs.
All right, you're right. He's
He right. He
He's
correct.
But,
he's a good to great running back.
Josh Jacobs, though, I'm Dolphins, but if it wasn't Dolphins, you know what team they'd be really good for? And I think they would benefit that team so big. The Lions.
Bro, they got enough running backs. Well,
Too many running backs.
Bro. You're basically getting an upgrade to Jamal Williams in Josh Jacobs.
you still got Jamal Williams and
DeAndre Swift, you know how Josh Jacobs came on? He fell off this past half of the year. He lost his time.
Yeah, you got a spot to.
So I don't know. I think he would fit really well with that Detroit Lions team.
I feel like he would Josh probably go to Atlanta. Atlanta need a running back.
Nah, Algier is lit like that. That rookie they got's good.
He
is
like
good.
That.
He
You
is
think
good.
he get enough?
He gets.
He's
Not
enough?
better, but he gets the yards after contact. He gets
Right.
gets that shit.
Well, they do have a young squad over there, so it probably wouldn't make sense. I don't know. That the only thing I think of is Dolphins, and I was gonna say, because typically the New England like to stack running backs as well.
I don't see him doing that because he's kind of in that situation right now. That system.
Yeah,
nice.
yeah, I know. So, but they like to stack running backs. They run with everybody. They have all running backs for all different types of things.
He can go to the Cardinals.
Get rid of Singletary and put him on the Bills.
Oh no, I don't want that.
You put him on. You get him Singletary out of there. Put him on the Bills.
I do not want
Dangerous.
That would be crazy.
He also stay in the division.
No, I don't want that.
Dangerous.
No, that would be crazy.
You go to Kansas City.
I don't know if Kansas City would do it, even though I think they're going to move away from.
I mean, you got to think about it. Kansas City.
Hilaire is a third string running back. He's done.
Yeah,
I know. McKinnon's getting Mo Bump, and so is Pacheco. I don't know how to say his last name.
Pacheco, yeah. But Kansas City got cap space. They got room for him.
They got room for him.
They can get him. That would be crazy. I don't want that either.
I can see him going.
Hey, you know who's on KC right now, just trying to get a ring?
Ronald Jones,
Melvin Gordon.
I'm dead.
Oh, he on Kansas City?
Yeah, he's on the bench.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, I saw him in a clip in the locker room. I said, I know that guy.
That is crazy. That is crazy.
But no, just to speak Derek Carr era, Derek Carr has always been mid, the definition of mid, absolutely the menace of mid. And I see Jets fans saying, make it happen. Why would you guys want a guy who running back is having the best year of his career, and he got a top 2 wide receiver in the league, the guy who's the number 1 receiver the past 2 to 3 years, and he regressed. He got worse.
Yeah, it's crazy.
He got worse. How did you get Devontae Adams and get worse?
It makes no sense.
And you got worse.
I feel bad. I feel bad for Devontae.
And Josh McDaniels needs to also get fired.
Why feel bad for Devontae? He still had a great year.
Amazing year.
Bro, because he went from like getting borderline 20 touchdowns every season with a Hall of Fame quarterback.
Right, he was not getting up there.
He was getting close to it. He was getting 16 to 18. Come on.
Bro, he damn near there right now.
What are you? Yeah, he's balling.
But what I'm saying is, he left that situation, which was a good situation, where his team was winning consistently.
Well,
I will say,
he got more touchdowns than he had last year.
I want to say about Devontae, I always had Devontae 1A, 1. I had Devontae as like 2. I was like, he always had Aaron Rodgers. But seeing him with Derek Carr, he's balling. I can say, I was wrong about that. Devontae he's always been him. But
that's kind of going to be weird because the reason why they got Devontae is because they had Derek Carr on their team.
That's what I'm saying. You're getting rid of him after a year with him.
Devontae going to want to go. Derek Carr, I can see Derek Carr ending up on the Jets because Jets fans want him.
Who's playing for that? Who's going to be a quarterback?
Jared Stidham.
No. Like for
Moving
real.
forward?
Like who's? Yeah.
So
like,
it can't be. It's not going to be one of the quarterbacks.
Packers got the draft picks, right?
Yeah.
The Packers got their draft picks. So
you think they're going to trade Devontae back?
Nah, you know what's going to happen? It's going to be a swap. It's going to be a swap for a year. Raiders get Tannehill. Derek Carr goes Titans. Because they're not going to have a draft pick. They're not going to be able to get one of the quarterbacks. You're going to have to get a veteran quarterback in the free agency. I think the only one that's going to be really anything is going to be.
They got their first round still.
Yeah.
Oh well,
Let me double check.
It's not a top 5 pick. If you're not top 5, you're not getting one of them quarterbacks.
Y'all keep Anthony Richardson is not going nowhere.
I'm gonna tell you, top 5, and 3 of them are going to get picked.
Yeah, they still got
CJ Stroud. CJ Stroud's going to get picked somewhere. Bryce Young.
They're probably going to pick Will Levis.
And Will Levis is going to be picked in the top 5.
Will Levis, I don't understand why.
I don't know the
Every
hype.
year they get the hype with these white quarterbacks from these schools, man. I'm sick
You
of
said
it.
Will Levis getting picked top 5?
They think he's going to get picked the first quarterback.
He's not getting picked first.
No, they've been talking about it, Joe.
Yeah, they've been talking about it, Joe.
I think Bryce is going to get drafted first, bro.
He should, but they've been talking about Will Levis.
The Gators had one of their worst defenses they had in a while. You know what Will Levis did against that sorry Gators defense? 13 for 24, 202. A touchdown and interception. This guy's not good. I'm sorry, he had a 32 QBR.
Apparently, the big hype right now is apparently they measured his hands, and his hands are like the biggest in a while out of quarterbacks coming out.
They want to find another. They were right one time with Josh Allen, and now they're trying to prove that they're always right about these quarterbacks. This guy is not that good. Okay, he played in a Power 5 school, but 2,400 yards, 19 touchdowns only, and 10 interceptions. That's not good. I'm sorry, it's not good. It's not good at all. So I don't get the hype with him. But I think Anthony Richardson is the guy. You know, he's another one that can be real talented. I do think he should have stayed in college another year. But
he's a first round pick.
Yeah, they haven't projected to go mid first.
Do you think they have projected? But do you think he's going to, or he's going to be like an early second
Anthony
rounder?
Richardson?
Yeah,
I think he's going to be more of an early second rounder.
I think he'll be a late first round pick.
Who you think going to draft him? I don't see anyone in the late.
In the late, I don't know about
in
that.
The late drafting him.
He'll be early second.
I mean, because the Broncos they're gonna have to ride it out with Russell Wilson.
Well, they got 4 years of that.
They have to. So
well,
I don't see why.
Yes and no. They really only have a year left on his contract.
Well, he could go to the Giants. He could go to the Giants.
I think they're gonna live with Daniel Jones. I ain't gonna cap. I could see him going 15 overall. I ain't gonna lie. Right now, 15 overall is the Jets. I could see it.
Oh, they're moving on. Yeah, they're moving on.
Bro, listen, I think the Giants are about to say fuck Daniel Jones. I really think they're going to get rid of him, bro. Honestly.
Before that, they need to say fuck Kenny Golladay. That's what they need to do.
Is it
the 21st? Bro, the Commanders, 21st pick. They're not going
to. They just benched Heineken. So you got to go to your house, bro?
I guess it do be cold as fuck in this basement, and you know.
Chubbs, apologize to Carson Wentz. Actually,
I'm not apologizing.
Why you apologize to Carson Wentz? Carson Wentz didn't do anything.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not apologizing.
Y'all said that he will never get his spot back.
I said as long. I said, time out. You go back to that episode. I said as long as Tyler Heineke is winning football games, Carson Wentz will not be a starter for Commanders.
It took him to lose one game, and then
there's still no comeback though. He's still trash, bro.
What if he went out right now?
He's not winning out.
Playoffs.
Who would have to play?
They gotta play the division. Right? They gotta play Dallas. They gotta play another division game.
They ain't playing.
They Dallas and the Giants.
They already played Giants twice.
They already played Giants twice.
They gotta play Dallas and somebody else.
I think it's the Eagles.
They're not winning. They're not winning. It's over,
Carson
man.
Wentz gonna outplay Gardner than she, and he always outplays Stack.
Oh my god. Well, that goes to the playoffs.
Who they got this week? Who they got? Carson's got the Browns. Actually, they got the Browns in Dallas.
Oh, they got the Browns. The Browns in Dallas.
Sorry,
he can beat the
Browns in Dallas.
He can beat the Browns. I can see him beating the Browns. But I don't. Dallas is gonna be a tough game for him. He might outplay Dak.
I don't trust Dallas.
But yeah, I think Derek Carr's over. He's mid, and he's terrible. And talk about Carson Wentz, I think he can lead the guys to playoffs. Then they can win out, and I think Commander Carr can do it.
I feel you have to say that. You have to.
The hill has not died.
I disagree. And for any Indianapolis Colts fans that are watching out, on YouTube, TikTok, whatever, You know why I'm saying this. Week 17, week 18 versus Jaguars. Motherfucker sprained both his ankles and threw a pick. I don't know how you sprain both the ankles and throw picks.
Carson.
That shit was
Was that
terrible.
really Carson, or was it just the Colts, as we can see this year?
That was his body, actually.
We'll see what he does, but I don't think he got it though.
But no, I'm gonna be honest. Even if they win this week and it needs to be a win that last game, he is going to try his hardest and do some most outlandish shit to get the W, which ends up resulting in an L for the team.
He will win.
He does it all the time.
And he will.
All right, we'll see. We'll see.
Come back here and handle this.
I think Washington is just playing him because they're just like, damn, you know what? You might as well just.
I'm gonna say something about Washington. Washington is one elite quarterback away from being for real.
They said the same thing about the Broncos.
No. I'm being dead ass. They got
elite.
They got arguably one of the best D lines in football that can win you the games. They got a good defense. They got good running backs. They got good receivers. They got an okay offensive line. DBs are ass.
Elite quarterback.
But if you got an elite pass rush with average DBs,
elite quarterback, you mean top 5?
Nigga, the Steelers
they a top 10 quarterback.
Top 10 quarterback.
Steelers have an elite pass rush.
If they get a top 10 quarterback, they're gonna be fighting for division titles. You know what I'm saying.
The Steelers have an elite pass rush and pass DBs. See what happens. You
also see, all right, so hold on, time out. The 49ers DBs are not all that.
Tre'Davious Ward is nice.
But they're not all that, is what I'm saying. They're good.
They're good.
Is Tre'Davious, where's Tre'Davious on cornerbacks right now?
He top 10. This year he top 10.
He's top 10 cornerback?
This year he top 10.
Really?
This year he top 10. He locked up Devontae Adams. He locked up D-Hop. He locked up what's his name?
Okay. So when I go ask you this question at the end of the year, off season, give me your 10 cornerbacks. Tre'Davious Ward is gonna be on that. Okay.
Bro, I watched him lock Devontae Adams and watch him lock.
Okay, that's all I'm asking. If he's
gonna be in my top 10.
Okay, that's all I want to know.
And that safety they got, little baby Trip Mom, nice too. So don't do that.
Oh, what defense we talking about?
49ers. They got a elite pass rush and okay DBs.
Bro, the DBs are not okay, bro.
They're not amazing.
What are you talking about? That defense is lit.
They're lit.
There's no weakness in that.
That defense is lit, bro. It's like this. That's what I'm trying to. I'm like, what DBs you talking about?
Tre'Davious Ward is their cornerback one. That is not.
Yeah,
and he's good. He's like Levi Wallace to me.
Nah, you just.
You tried him. You just tried him. Nah. Their defense. Their defense is not.
Hey,
you can't compare.
Nice when he locked up D-Hop and called him steroids boy.
That is funny.
He locked that boy that called him steroids boy. That boy nice. Don't disrespect Tre'Davious Ward like that. But yeah, I do agree. I think the Commanders are an elite quarterback away, or a really good rookie quarterback away from making some real good moves. So.
The future's on the bench anyway. Sam Howell, man, come on.
Oh my God, I forgot about that guy. I said was going to start fucking about.
That man only eats chicken fingers, man. Elite.
He do just.
He only eats chicken fingers, man. He elite. That's apparently. Hey, they made a post about it. They be eating steak and whatnot. He's like, give me chicken fingers. He be bringing chicken fingers with him too when they know he don't have chicken fingers.
Give me my dino nuggets.
All right, man. Let's go ahead and get to the next topic, man. So the Eagles lose. It was a pretty good game versus Dallas Cowboys. Even with Gardner Minshew as a backup, I think a lot of people believe that what hurts, they probably win that game. They still went through the game without punting. So 2 questions. Is it Hurts for the system? And do they still sit Jalen Hurts knowing they need to win, I think, one more game in order to get the number 1 seed locked up?
And who's on their tail? The Vikings?
Looking right now.
Vikings and the Cowboys.
Vikings and the Cowboys on their tail. And the Vikings. Oh, okay.
Eagles got the Saints, and they end the year with the Giants. I will borderline. I can say, Wayne, I can see what you're saying. Is it a system? Because, Gardner did throw for like 350 yards.
They didn't punt.
And they didn't punt.
Hold on, man. Don't Gardner lit now.
But no, Gardner is good. Gardner's good.
Shorts.
Gardner is one of the better backup quarterbacks in the league.
Yeah.
But
the offense is
Jalen Hurts is still lit, dude. Jalen Hurts is still lit. I do believe there's some truth in the system take, but we're good.
I ain't bringing up was Michael Parsons.
I'm not sitting here and saying Gardner Minshew over Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts is going to be over Gardner Minshew every day of the week in my eyes. With that being said, I do believe Gardner can win you these next two games without Jalen.
No, this is insane.
The reason why I say it, you're playing the Saints. Are we going to sit here and say the Saints are a better football team than the Eagles, even with Gardner being a quarterback? Are we putting Andy Dalton over?
They got the
Giants.
Saints and the Giants.
As long as that defense is getting stops and playing good football.
No, it's just crazy to me, bro.
Minshew is going to win them games for them. I really believe it. They scored 34, 35 points against a top
is it because
Dallas defense.
The reason why you trust Minshew more than Teddy B is because the Eagles got a better defense?
Yes, they have a better overall team.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, they have a better overall team. That's why I'm saying that. They got arguably the best offensive line.
Hey, Lane Johnson got hurt.
Yeah, it's big. Dallas Goedert's coming back soon. They still got the receivers. Still got Miles Sanders is a Pro Bowler. Oh my God, I got to apologize to that guy.
Yeah, you did. You was talking big shit on Miles Sanders.
And the defense is playing. The defense all around, everywhere, is elite.
So, if they want the first seed, they gotta win.
I think they can win it without Jalen.
Because the Vikings is winning out. I don't see the Vikings losing.
They can lose to the Packers now.
The Packers is on a run, but I think the Vikings don't.
The Packers still got a chance to get to the playoffs.
I know that.
All they got to do is win out.
I think the Vikings are going to ruin.
And then the Commanders will lose one.
Yeah. But the Vikings has the Commanders at the end of the season, so I think the Vikings is going to ruin.
You know, it's crazy. Even with the Vikings getting the 1 seed, I feel like it's like when the Titans got a 1 seed last year. No one fears them. Like no one.
But the thing is, you don't want to play in Minnesota, though.
Bro, nobody's scared of Minnesota.
But you don't want to play in Minnesota.
If I'm the Eagles, not 49ers, I'm comfortable in Minnesota.
If I'm Dallas, I want to play in Dallas.
Obviously.
If I'm Eagles, I'm okay with playing in Dallas. But I don't want to go to Minnesota. That's why could that
bitch be cold?
Yeah,
it's a dome, though. It's
a dome. It ain't no cold. I mean,
but still, I still don't want to go outside. Because I don't want to. Because Minnesota,
that 10-minute walk from the bus.
I want to have some traveling errors.
I want to say Minnesota had the most consistent end of the season. Like at the end of the season, they've been consistent as in their play, they're playing, they're winning. And they're winning close games, and you're like, bro, it doesn't matter how close this game is.
One can argue those games shouldn't be close.
Yes, thank you.
But it doesn't matter. They're winning, and they're finding ways to win, and that's the thing. I don't want to do. Yeah, and I don't want to play them at their house because they're hot. They're hot right now, and I don't want to play them at their house. I'd rather have them be hot and play them at my house. So if I'm the Eagles, I'm probably playing Hurts probably at the end of the season if Gardner Minshew don't win this game. So
if he don't win this game, then he has to play that final.
Yeah, if I want the number 1 seed, yes, I have to play Jalen Hurts at the end of the season if Gardner Minshew don't win this game. Because
I agree with that. If Gardner doesn't win this game, Jalen Hurts does have to come back and win.
And I think it'll be better for him to come back so he can get, because you don't want him sitting too long. Yeah. You don't want to sit him too long either. So I think he should play like at least the last game.
And Vikings fans, even if you get the 1 seed. And you guys, I know I be doing the weird, craziest shit. But look at my face. You are not winning your goddamn Super Bowls with Kirk Cousins as your quarterback.
Hey, what did he do? Then he gonna say I'm picking on him when I
No, you can clip this and say it. Vikings, Skull Nation, you are not winning. You could get the number 1 seed and be the hottest team in the league this year. Kirk Cousins not winning no goddamn Super Bowl for y'all.
I'm gonna say this, bro.
Not today. I am not tomorrow.
Hey, I'm not going to lie. If the Vikings find a way to get the number 1 seed, Justin Jefferson should win league MVP. Over Patty Mahomes, over everybody. Justin Jefferson should win league MVP.
If he breaks Calvin Johnson's record.
But guys, do we really believe that Kirk Cousins can win a big game?
Listen, if Vikings get
Justin Jefferson can.
If
who's
Vikings,
throwing Justin Jefferson the ball, Wayne?
Vikings,
it could be you throwing the ball. He gonna catch that shit.
I'm gonna say this though: if Vikings get the number 1 seed, bro,
basically.
If Vikings get the number 1 seed, I think they're going to the Super Bowl.
If they get the number 1 seed, they're going to the Super Bowl.
I think if they get the number 1 seed, bro, they're going to the Super Bowl. Bro, I haven't seen bro, they're hot, bro. Like they're not losing, dog. And you can try everything possible to try have them lose those games, but they're like, nah, bro, we're winning. Got kicked a 61-yard field goal. I'm like, come on.
Bro, I remember Jordan Jefferson, the quarterback for LSU. I didn't know that was his brother.
No, I didn't know that.
Man, that's Justin Jefferson's brother, bro.
Huh.
He'll be a Vikings quarterback a couple years.
He's 32, bro. That's like.
But yeah, man, I don't know, man. I think Eagles got to play Jalen Hurts, man. If Gardner Minshew win this game, but I think Gardner Minshew can win the game. And Chubbs, you trust Gardner, but you don't trust.
Teddy, bro.
I have seen
Gardner
big game Kirk fucking fold.
We're talking about Gardner.
We're talking about Gardner.
Trusting Gardner, you're not trusting.
You trust Gardner, but you don't trust Teddy.
This wasn't on the docket, but we do have to talk about this. Nathaniel Hackett got fired. For the Denver Broncos. We got fired before the season over, so they started a head coach search. And Russ hasn't been good the past 2 seasons he's played. And they're talking about possibly Sean Payton getting a job. I just have to say this. I think if a coach resigns from a position that he puts teams in fucked up positions, in my opinion, if a coach resigns from a position, they should have to wait a minimum of 3 years or end of whenever that contract was going to be done to go ahead and get a new coaching position. I'm tired of these coaches. He paid Taysom Hill all that money and put the Saints in a fucked up position. And now he's building this all-star cast to go ahead and be a next head coach of a football team. I do not like that. I hate when coaches do that. You cannot. If he's going to do that, he go to college and do that. But you shouldn't be able to get in the job in the NFL. And if you do that in college, you shouldn't be able to, like where Urban Meyer was like, oh my God, I'm going to die. Can't coach anymore. Goes to Ohio State. Oh my God, I'm going to die again. Goes to Jacksonville. I'm tired of coaches doing this shit. I'm tired of that is unfair. But I'm tired of it. I don't like coaches doing that. Saying they're going to do some shit. Talking about they can't be in the game of football. And you just need to be away from a year in order to go and find a better position because you put this team to fuck up, especially Sean Payton when he was like the coach and the GM. Can't be doing shit like that. But Nathaniel Hackett was fired. Do we think it was a rightful firing?
Nah. So I don't agree with this at all. The team was still, I think they only still got 5-6 wins, something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
I think you got to give him at least one more year. I think 1 year is harsh. There's been coaches that have 2 win seasons and with like 14 losses. They still got a year left. They got another year on there. They got another chance. He's still dealing with the system and the players that were there with the losing history the previous year. Mm-hmm. Like those weren't his guys. He how can you really build off of something if you can only get a few guys that you brought? Your draft picks are your guys that you drafted. Those are like that was your first draft class. That's where your ceiling starts. So you can grow. How can you do that when you didn't really get a chance to grow?
But also, I agree with you, but also I think we all know the reason why Nathaniel Hackett got hired. He got hired because they thought that was the best way for them to get Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, they thought they were getting Aaron Rodgers 100%. But at the same time, you got to give at least 1 to 3 years for coaches to implement their culture, their whatever you want to call it.
That's just bad GM, man.
And it's not even John Elway, which I think John Elway is the call, like the big problem. He's not the GM anymore. If you guys know, he's now like the
VP.
He is the reason this is all
bad
a problem.
Ownership, bad upper management, bad whatever it is. Whoever's controlling whoever they hire, bad, because you hire somebody to get a quarterback. You don't get the quarterback, and you go and pay Russell Wilson.
Trade for Russell Wilson.
We trade for Russell Wilson, all this money, all this whole draft, and we all know who won that draft, who won that trade. Now we're looking at it, right? So, but going back, you don't get those guys. You don't get the guy you want, and you pay this other guy that already had a bad season right before. That's bad decision making, and that leads you to firing this guy that you thought expecting that he's going to get. First of all, if you want to get Aaron Rodgers, make sure you got Aaron Rodgers before you get the coach, or make sure you're talking to both of them at the same time, saying, "Hey, are both of you guys coming? If not, then we're gonna look somewhere else." So I think there's just bad decision making, man, and poor management. I think it's going to come down to where I think there's they're passing a thing now where you can't fire like coaches right away.
Yep, they are. They're talking about it.
They're doing that. So like, and it's one of the reasons because people doing stupid shit.
Well, that and the NFL. If you look at the books, Roger Goodell's looking at the books. They've spent millions and millions and millions of dollars on coaching hires that don't last.
Right, and they're paying these coaches that aren't coaching.
Right. Gruden's getting paid.
Yeah,
his racist ass is getting paid.
It's just freaking nuts, man. So I feel them. And just like a poor management, Broncos boo. You guys look like the Dolphins. That's it.
The Broncos, and this is a stretch to really say, but they're giving me.
Where did you have them rank it before the season started?
Old Cleveland Browns vibe. I had them around 3 or 4, I think, in the division.
In the division, I
had the Raiders higher. Honestly, I did have the Raiders higher.
Yeah, I don't think you had the Chiefs finishing first. I think I was.
I had the Chiefs. I think second or something.
It was DL who had the Chiefs third. That's what it was.
But I think I had Broncos fourth, honestly, and I had the Raiders third, Chiefs second. I had the Chargers 1 because of all the acquisitions they had.
Yeah, you and DL had the Chargers and the Raiders at the top too.
Which they had a lot of big pickups, which you would
have thought. They was wild. The division is literally ending up how I said it. I had the Raiders at 3 and I had the Chargers and I had the Broncos at 4. It ends up the same.
Man, I don't know. I thought it'd be a lot better with Russ, but no, it wasn't.
They let him cook it. He burnt that shit. I think he's more to blame than Nathaniel Hackett. And Nathaniel Hackett got scapegoated. And I think it's kind of bullshit. Like Chubb said, he didn't give him time to build his culture, build his team, build the organization up the way he needed to. Obviously, he wasn't calling the best of plays. I also believe wasn't helping as well.
Russ I think Russ got him fired.
Yeah. The team doesn't like Russ, so I don't know why Russ getting somebody fired.
But I'm saying all that corny shit he does gets extra attention, is what I'm saying, of him being ass.
And I don't even think the coach was the focal point of the team. I think he was just like, yeah, we're just gonna have a guy here because we needed to get someone else. Because if it wasn't Russ, it was gonna be Aaron Rodgers, and they will focus more on Aaron Rodgers to what Aaron Rodgers needs than what the coaches need, right? So when you look at other teams, good teams, they focus on, all right, coach, what you need, not player, what do you need type stuff. Like, and then the coach gonna tell, all right, cool, I know that this player, he needs this, he needs that. So I think Broncos just need to go back to the drawing board because it's not working out.
Yeah, I think it's unfair, man. Who you guys think should be the next head coach of the Broncos?
I don't think Sean Payton will be a good fit. I don't like that even. You said his name. I don't think that's a good fit for him. I don't know. I would like to see, and I think it's not going to happen, but I would like to see Eric Bieniemy get a head coaching job.
I'm gonna wait to see some firings because I feel like some people are gonna get fired at the end of the season.
No, but there's a name. There's a name that deserves this opportunity. That is.
I like Eric Bieniemy, but I think he's.
I don't. But that's not good for Broncos, though.
Yeah, I think it's probably going to be either Kellen Moore or D'Amico Ryans.
I do like D'Amico Ryans. Yeah.
Probably Kellen Moore, because whoever is coming to be there, their job is going to be, you have to fix Russell Wilson. We have him on the books for the next 4 years.
Yeah.
We need him to be a quarterback. So They're gonna say, "Oh, Kellen Moore got Dak Prescott right, so he can probably get Russell Wilson." Whoever it is, has to be an offensive minded guy.
No, I don't like that take because they thought the same thing with Nathaniel Hackett being an Aaron Rodgers guy.
He didn't fix Aaron Rodgers.
He didn't fix it. Great. You're right. They just needed him for acquisition.
They just knew that he was a QB coach and he liked the sole reason for Nathaniel Hackett being hired because the thought process was Aaron Rodgers. You hire his quarterback coach, he's gonna come. But he didn't do a good enough with him. So
right.
That's how the cookie crumbles. You guys want to do the pick 'em after we talk NBA or do we pick 'em now?
You want to go down and scroll and do the rank 'em thing now?
That's what he just said. But yeah.
He said pick 'em. He's talking about the games.
Let's do the keep it short segment. So let's get to this NFL keep it short. Which duo of inside linebackers would produce more if they put it together in the same era and rank them? I'm just going to say to keep it where it's at. Let's do this era. So, which linebackers? We're going to rank them 1 through 6, 7, 6.
6.
49ers. You have Fred Warner, Patrick Willis. Then you have the Ravens, Roquan, Ray Lewis, Bucks, Levante David, Derek Brooks, Bears, Singletary, Urlacher. Dolphins, Zach Thomas, Junior Seau. Commanders, LeVar Arrington, Linda Fletcher. Start it off.
My number 6 is going to be every single one of these names are lit as hell. I'm gonna let everybody know.
That's why I said damn.
This is crazy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But my number 6 is going to be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers with Levante David and Derek Brooks. Derek Brooks, obviously, we already know Derek Brooks. He's arguably top 5, top 3 linebackers of all time. With the other names on this list, I think Levante David's probably the weakest out of the bunch. So putting them in a duo, I would have to put them very last just because of that aspect. So they would be my 6th.
My number 6. I gotta go with Warrington and Lyndon Fletcher. That's my number 6 for Commanders.
Wayne, we have the same one. LeVar Arrington and Lyndon Fletcher.
My number 5 was LeVar Arrington and London Fletcher. I think LeVar is a little slightly better player career-wise than Levante. And then if you look at London Fletcher's stats and production, it's very similar to one of Ray Lewis, even though he doesn't get a lot of credit that he deserves. So London Fletcher and LeVar will be my 5th.
Cool. Levante and Darrell. I think either one of these, I don't think there's no wrong answer. We have 6 or 5. To me, either one of them can be 6 or 5. So
same. Levante David, Derek Brooks.
Number 4.
My number 4, and you guys are probably gonna think I'm wilding, but my number 4 is actually Fred Warner and Patrick Willis. And the only reason I am having them that low is because the duos that I have ahead of them are Hall of Fame guys. Like, I look. My 4 and 3 are very I really could flip them, but it came down to 49ers and the Dolphins guys.
Okay.
And Fred Warner and Patrick Willis, I don't believe are better than Zach Thomas and Junior Seau. That's just career wise. So I got Fred Warner and Patrick at 4.
I got Zach Thomas and Junior Seau at 4.
All right.
Yeah. That's where I have them at as well.
My number 3 is Zach Thomas and Junior Seau. So
okay.
Number 3 is Roquan Smith, Ray Lewis.
That's fine.
Yeah. Wow. Damn, Wayne, we probably have the same fucking list, man.
You got Roquan and Ray Lewis?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's my number 3. Obviously, Ray Lewis is the best linebacker here, but I also think of these names after Levante David, Roquan is the worst.
Exactly.
I don't know about that, but my number 2 is Roquan and Ray. Believe it or not. Hella tackles. That's all I got to say. You are not running the ball on that team.
Okay.
My number 2 is Singletary and Urlacher.
I knew you had
crazy,
that number one.
dog.
That's crazy.
Bro, we got the same list, bro. We got the same list. Our list is the same.
Hey man, when it's all said and done, Fred Warner might be top 5,
bro. Fred Warner is lit, bro.
I know he is, but I'm
He's
saying
lit as hell.
my number 1 is Singletary Urlacher. Like,
I think those two are interchangeable for me. I just think when Patrick Willis was Patrick Willis.
I get that, but Patrick Willis didn't have a long career as he should.
We just talking about when he played.
Prime.
I know.
Prime,
Right?
Patrick Willis.
But
to me, the only person better than prime Patrick Willis on this list is Ray Lewis.
Facts. That is facts.
That is it. And Singletary was a GOAT. He was a GOAT. But Fred Warner better than everybody else on that left side of that list, bro. Like that's just me. That's why I got him there. I think Fred is just talking about he could do everything a linebacker could do. Cover, great coverage skills, run defense, he do everything. Force turnovers. That's why I got Fred.
And honestly,
he's a prototype linebacker, bro. He's the guy that you want. Like, he's like,
but even that duo with Zach Thomas and Junior Seau is very dangerous, dude.
And
Zach Thomas is one of the most disrespected guys. He should be a Hall of Famer.
They're just trying to be 5'8". That's it.
Yeah,
he's a beast.
He's a beast.
He should be a Hall of Famer.
I can't. There's guys on this list that's definitely better than him.
Yeah, Singletary better.
I'm saying that's the only reason why I have Fred Warner.
And Urlacher was that guy, bro.
Yeah,
Singletary was that guy. That's why. But after I had Roquan, if you had, if there was anybody else in there but Roquan, like someone just like a little bit better.
Yeah,
but that's, I mean, honestly, that's our next best inside linebacker. He's better than CJ Mosley than was for us. Like,
isn't that sad?
I mean, CJ was Roquan is lit. Like, I don't know if y'all understand. When we got him, that dude had like 130 tackles on the year already.
Two is the best quarterback we have since Marino. All right.
No, he's not. Stop.
What you mean? He is.
Stop disrespecting Chad Pennington.
Stop disrespecting Matt Moore.
No, Joey, stop disrespecting Chad Pennington.
Bro, we went to the playoffs because we ran. What was that?
Wildcat. You better stop disrespecting my boy Chad Henne.
We had Ronnie Brown. We had Ricky Williams.
And y'all had Dante Culpepper too, bro.
Dante Culpepper was not balling with us, bro.
Hey, put some respect on my boy Pat White.
No, man. Larry best quarterback we had since Marino.
Y'all had all the college quarterbacks that were kind of lit.
I hate him. Jay Feely. We had Jay Feely for so long.
Didn't you have Buddy that was at Florida too? The guy that before Tim with a Chris what was his name? Wayne. Light skinned guy.
Bro, we had Pennington was.
Y'all know what I'm talking about, right?
600 yards, 19
touchdowns. Stop it, man. 19 touchdowns.
The 1 year he was healthy, bro, y'all went to the playoffs.
Two had better yards than him.
That was a running errand.
Oh my God. We ran Wildcat.
Y'all had Ronnie and Rick.
I know who we had.
We was throwing that shit up to Camarillo, bro. What are you talking about, bro?
Camarillo was lit. lit. Brian Hartline. Lit.
That's a sorry ass receiver. Camarillo, y'all had all the white receivers and then they stopped being good.
Bro,
they got left off.
I swear.
Hey man, but let's get to the NBA, man. Let's talk NBA. So last night, Luka had a historic NBA night, scoring 60 points, 21 rebounds, 10 assists, and he did that on 67% from the field, 21 for 31 from the field. They were down 9 points with 30 seconds left in the game, and they came back and won. Got the free throw. He made the first free throw, missed the second free throw, got the rebound, put it in, and then he dropped 60. This is the second time in 4 days that he's dropped 50 plus. So my question to you guys is he the best in the league?
I mean, it's kind of hard not to say he isn't. It's kind of hard not to say he's not, bro. He's that dude, bro. I mean, I didn't watch the game. I saw highlights, and I was like, bro, what? First of all, what were the Knicks doing?
They could have made free throws, bro.
Bro, I would have triple teamed this man. I was like, yo, we gotta stop this man. But nah, that last play to win the game, that was crazy, bro. And he said it was sure, like the sheer luck, but he was just like he took it, got the ball, he threw it up. But he's the best, bro. He's the best.
Somebody give me recovery beer.
21 rebounds, bro. That is, yeah.
He's done something. When you do something that Wilt Chamberlain never did, that's some crazy company.
They say Wilt Chamberlain 100-point game is still more impressive. That's what some people are saying. But
anybody see that shit?
Do we really know if it happened?
Do you say it is?
Do you really know if it happened?
But 60, 21, and 10, bro, that's dumb, bro. That is just, it's crazy, bro.
Yeah, I think.
You think LeBron could do that if he wanted to?
Nah.
LeBron
gives too much effort on defense. LeBron gives way too much effort on defense to make that ever happen.
But for sure, he's the best in the league right now. I don't see anybody.
I think he's still top 2. He might be the best in the league, honestly. But they do need to get him some help, man. Mm-hmm. He need to get some help, man.
He loves Dallas, bro. I don't think he's leaving Dallas either. So
he is the definition of most valuable player. He is the walking epitome of most valuable player.
There came off.
But he's not gonna win MVP if he's the AC.
On the chair.
What do you mean? So this is why I don't like that because like Wayne just said, who is he on his team?
But that you right. Listen, but you are right. I don't agree with it, but I think for him to win that award, because he have to be at least 5 or higher.
Keep it to be like when LeBron won all them awards early in his career. That team was a top team in Cavaliers, but he had nobody around him, which is why he won that award.
He was a high seed, though.
They weren't number 1 seed. They were not.
But he was a high seed.
They were like 3rd, 4th. Yes.
Yeah, he wasn't. But LeBron wasn't no 8th seed winning MVP. You can't.
Luka not gonna win MVP unless they get to like the 4th.
I don't know. I think it's still possible. If he's balling,
that would be the first.
It don't matter. It don't matter. Russ had to get to the 5th seed to win MVP when he averaged triple double. Like you can't be the 8th seed. Yeah, you got to at least get to
if he's doing some shit people have not seen in a while, they will give it, man. That shit.
I don't think they could do that when Jason Tatum's just the number 1 team in the East, and he's doing what he's doing.
He also has one of the best rosters around him.
But right now, it's Jason Tatum award right now. It's his award right now, bro.
It's his award. So
right. So Luka gotta get back.
He gotta
win
because he can't win defense.
Yeah. So I mean, the trade line.
They need a big man.
The trade deadline is.
They don't need a big man. They need somebody else that can dribble the ball.
But what do you give up? You have no capital.
No, you have Luka.
You have nothing.
You need another all-star caliber player. They really don't have no capital. Christian Wood has actually been really good in these last games.
I forgot. Yeah, they do got Christian Wood.
In the last 7 games, he's averaging 2 blocks a game on the defensive end. He's playing really good defensively.
But they regressed. They got rid of Brunson.
Yeah, they didn't get rid of Brunson. And Spencer Dinwiddie is just not Spencer Dinwiddie of the Nets. I mean, he is making some big shots, but like with Spencer Dinwiddie now, only come off your bench is weak, and Luka has to play more minutes now because you don't have another ball handler coming off. And I know Kemba played and dropped like 30 something when he came off the bench, but Kemba is also a defensive liability.
No, so what do you think? Because like Dallas has never been the team to get like big market players. You think they're gonna break away from that?
This is fucked up. I don't think he's ever gonna do it, but I think in order for Luka to be where we think he can really be, he needs to leave Dallas.
He's not doing it.
But I don't think he's doing it.
He's never going. He's not going anywhere. He's gonna have to win it like how Dirk won it. And it's crazy.
I don't want to see that from Luka, bro.
I'm so mad because it's crazy. I don't want to see that for him either. But that's the only way he's gonna win. I think, and I feel he is going to have a better career than Dirk, but it's going to be very similar into winning wise. How much did he win?
Breaking news. It is reported that Sean Payton is not against the idea of New Orleans Saints return.
That's the only way he should be able to come back to the postseason.
If we go back to the Saints.
Yeah, they said if Dennis Allen gets fired this year, which apparently that could potentially be a thing.
Well, he
Apparently,
just got the coaching job.
that's a thing. It's a report.
That's
Just
what
got
I'm saying.
reported.
That's
You gotta wait till everybody
they're
gets
gonna
Sean
fire.
Payton-
They're gonna fire the Texans coach too.
Sean
They gotta
Payton
wait.
is not against the idea of a return.
We gotta wait till everybody get fired, and then we're gonna see. And then now we're gonna have the full roster where coach is gonna go. But good job.
But
Why would you
guys,
leave New Orleans to go back to New Orleans?
A lot of people
Probably missed
argue,
it, bro.
A lot of people argue that Luka plays very similar to James Harden, which he kind of does.
He does.
And James Harden got a lot of hate, but Luka gets a lot of love. Why do you guys think that is?
Because James Harden has forced himself out of
He
multiple
got
situations.
before that he got hate.
It's because he's always had people around him, though. He's always had a team.
I mean, I know this. I think because in the playoffs we saw him digress.
Yeah.
While we saw Luka elevate.
But I'm saying also
playoffs.
Luka has never if Luka has had the supporting cast James Harden has had. Luka might have won a ring already.
So Luka on that Rockets team championship. You think?
Probably.
With Chris Paul?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, no cap, bro. I ain't gonna lie, they might be Golden State in 6.
Right. Because I'm thinking about that team. I'm like, yo, Luka will win with that team. And I'm like, yo, James Harden folded with that team. But
That's
also,
why.
think about what played into factor. Chris Paul did get hurt.
Luka getting that. Luka had two opportunities to win one game. Luka getting one game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Luka getting one game.
Okay. All right. I can see Luka doing it. I just wanted to ask. But all right, damn. I don't know. I mean, I think at this point, maybe because Luka do it better than Harden, that people give Harden hate. You know, it's like, bro, like.
But what is a teammate you would want to see with Luka? Like, who could the Mavs get to make themselves a better team this year? To put themselves in the Western Conference.
It would have to be a role player because it's not going to be a big. I don't see any big name guys that want to leave right now.
I think the Mavs fucked up when they traded Porzingis for Spencer Dinwiddie and all them.
Yeah.
Instead of trying to get Bradley Beal out of that trade.
Yeah. But like, the crazy thing is, Porzingis is still like producing.
Yes.
So why get rid of Porzingis?
Like,
why
you didn't get him home?
Oh, they didn't. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah,
God.
I don't know. I just don't know who they could get, and like
they can't.
And unfortunately, Luka is too good to the point where they're not going to get draft picks. They're never going to get lottery picks to get good. So
they're not unless he sits out.
Yeah, that's not happening. So
right now,
I do think this is his 4th year. We had 3 years, 7 years. We could be talking about Luka not being there. There are some rumors of him and Jokic wanting to team up.
If anything, Jokic should come to Dallas.
They say it's more likely that Luka will go to Denver.
Oh, wait. They squashed the international beef.
Who?
Doesn't their countries beef so they don't like each other?
Before that was Porzingis.
That was Porzingis. Okay. I didn't know. I forgot. I knew it was one of them.
So
that'd be dangerous. That'd be dangerous.
Why would he go to? I mean, obviously
they would have to put them around nothing but defend 3-and-D guys.
Okay, I see what makes more sense for him to go to Nuggets because if he go to the Nuggets, more.
Yeah, Jamal Murray, Michael Porter Jr.
Michael Porter Jr. wouldn't be there. I don't know. Like Jamal Murray will be there either.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They have more trade value because Dallas can't give anybody for Jokic.
Yeah.
They
can give them some picks and Jamal Murray and.
That's what I'm saying. You put all those guys in a package. Like Dallas might look at that.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, nah, bro. You're gonna be fucked up. If I'm Mark Cuban, bro, how much money he gonna lose by getting rid of Luka?
No, Mark Cuban's not letting him go. Mark Cuban's not letting him go.
He got to leave in free agency for Luka.
If he goes and they trade it for trade value, I'm definitely getting rid of Jamal Murray. I'm giving up some picks. I'm probably gonna give up Junior.
Michael Porter Jr.
Yeah, Otto Porter Jr. And they have some really good guys on the bench that I think they will be good with Jokic and Luka. So
Jokic, Luka,
but he might.
Caldwell Pope, Aaron Gordon.
Do you think they give Aaron Gordon as well?
They go. If I'm Dallas, you gotta give me Aaron Gordon.
Yeah.
Nah. If I'm Dallas, you're giving me 4 out of your 5 starting 5. The 5 you're not giving me. That's and picks.
That's crazy, bro. I just changed my lineup, bro. I'm gonna keep one.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm like, hey, I ain't gonna lie. You might have to give me some money too. Hey, yo, that's a lot of money they lose now, bro. You give it. That's a lot of money you lose now.
He's a big market guy, so I guess you gotta keep him.
But that would be crazy if them two team up because they would run the league and it would be very scary.
Oh yeah, they would run the league.
Luka, Jokic pick and roll.
It'll be international league now, bro. Everybody, bro, we got to play like them now.
You know how scary that would be, Jokic.
Oh, it would be so.
Or how about this?
That he had no defense.
What if Dallas like sold out for the number 1 pick and picked up Victor?
How are they gonna do that?
I fucking don't know. I'm just saying this. What ifs? Put Victor with Luka.
They would have to tell Luka stop playing.
Yeah. Luka's gonna win games, bro.
Yeah, Luka's going to win games.
Yeah, that plan is not gonna work without Luka.
That's why I said they can never get a high pick because you can't. Luka's going to win games. I do got a question for you guys. Is the Rudy Gobert trade to the Timberwolves gonna go down as the worst trade in NBA history?
Yes.
I can't say that.
I can, because in this day and age in basketball, you don't really need 2 big men. And if Karl-Anthony Towns is on your roster, why the hell did you get Rudy Gobert? I know for defense.
But we were calling the.
No, I thought it was a terrible trade to be from the jump.
Okay.
I had them finish in top 3 in West. They just fooled me. No, I had the top 6.
Gobert is just a rebounder who just likes to get block shots. That's all he is.
I agree. But when we saw that trade, I know when I saw that trade, I was thinking that the Jazz lost that trade.
So did
Rudy
Gobert.
I thought, exactly. And now I'm looking at it, I'm like, damn, that was actually
they might blow that shit up.
Yeah.
Because if they blow it up, bro, the Jazz are going to be so good. In my opinion, I think they should blow it up. I think they should try and get a bunch of draft picks for Rudy Gobert. Probably won't happen. They'll probably get 1. But you could get a ton of draft picks with Cat. And I think you build that team around Anthony Edwards.
Right.
Get a draft pick or 2 for D'Angelo Russell. You tell Ant, you're young. We're probably going to suck for the next 2 or 3 years. Again, hold it down. You continue to get better. We're going to break you off some bread. You get better as a player and be a leader. And we're going to build a team around. We're going to get these young guys. I'm going to say, you saw what Boston did. We're going to follow what Boston did.
Yeah.
But they should have did it this year.
Right. And I'm looking at the trade. I'm like, man, that's actually was a good trade, dog.
Because now the Jazz still got a bunch of trade. They're going to trade more players.
Right.
They're going to have to tank. They're going to all right, All-Star break is here. They just need to make sure they get an All-Star and they don't be so terrible. After All-Star break, we're going to see a lot of trades happen with the Utah Jazz. Probably going to see Larry Marketing go somewhere. We're going to see Mike Conley, Jordan Clarkson. We're going to see a lot of people get traded. And they're going to get more draft capital, and they're going to get heavy into the Victor Wembanyama sweepstakes. And it's a great trade for the Jazz, like Joey is saying. But as far as the Timberwolves, we already thought they got fleeced when they traded 4 first-rounders for Rudy Gobert in the first place. Like, no one thought that was even worth that at all. And they just look foolish, and it's just a mismanagement, as Joey said, for the Broncos.
Mismanagement. But then again, it could turn out well for them. They could if they turn it around. They can turn it around. Yeah, like you said, that's a good idea. Blow this shit up because it ain't working.
I think they blow it up. You always tell teams on panic, but you sell when Karl-Anthony Towns stock is high.
And I personally always want to think about the players as in like, yo, I got this young guy over here. He can be a superstar if we do this the right way. Towns is great. He's good, but he's not balling. He's not producing. Neither, it's Gobert that we got and some of the other guys around him are not doing so well. So let's focus on this guy. Let's put some guys around him the same way they did with Tatum And now look at those guys. Those guys are the best freaking duos in the NBA.
Speaking of that, so in the last 3 games, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown were averaging 30. Both are going to be all-stars this year. Jason Tatum is in the MVP conversation. Joey, you said it last year at the playoffs that you just viewed it as Jason Tatum and the other guys.
I did say that.
Do you retract that statement now?
In the playoffs, I will keep what I said. This Tatum.
So you gotta wait till the playoffs to change your mind.
Right, for the playoffs. But now in the regular season, I'm watching them and I'm like, damn, this is a duo. This is that boys are snapping. They balling.
People are asking if they can be the Mike and Scotty. Because that's the last great wing duo we saw. And I'm here to say,
what? Are we just going to not say LeBron and D-Wade? That was a great duo.
Yeah, but D-Wade was, we really get it. You know, Wade was different too. We didn't really get it, man. We didn't really get what we were supposed to get. Because Wade got injured. And he was old and his knees was breaking down.
I'm saying for those 2, actually, let's say 3 years. The first 3 years they were the
greatest duo ever.
They were balling.
Talk about wings, like being among the top wing duos of all time, like
wing and guard duos type things. So,
I ain't gonna hold you, bro.
That first 3 years with Wade,
it ain't far fetched, bro.
What?
If they continue to progress like this, let me tell you now.
So I don't think they're there yet.
Yeah,
but they are definitely one of the best duos that I've seen.
Are you talking about straight up like duos that didn't have nobody else on that team?
Wings. We're just talking about wings.
No, I'm saying they can be a duo, but they can have a third or fourth option that's a pretty good player, or just that duo.
Nah, they're the top 2 players on that team, bro.
So top 2 players on historical teams. Steph and KD as a duo would have been.
I want to call that a wing duo.
Though. We're talking about guard and wing, right?
Well, because Jordan ain't no wing though.
But bro. Jordan was
okay. So we're just talking about wing and wing.
Jordan was a wing.
We're talking about wing and wing.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all I'm asking.
You're talking about wing duo. Both play both sides of the court.
All right, I'm gonna throw this out there. They didn't have
no bullshit since Wade and them. They ain't been no better 2-way duo than these guys.
Correct.
Since Wade and Braun, bro.
Maybe not.
We thought Paul George and Kawhi was going to do it, but they've been letting us down.
The Kawhi don't play.
Hey, letting us down.
But no, you're right. You're right, man.
I think you're probably right.
Look, they're those guys right now, man. They're the guys.
If Jaylen Brown keep progressing,
I can't think of people back then that had two guys like that.
I don't want Boston to be this good, but they just keep doing what they're doing, bro. It's gonna get real scary.
Oh yeah, no, they're probably gonna.
Bro, they beat the shit out of the Bucks on Christmas, bro.
Freaking crazy, bro. So bad.
They beat the shit out of the Bucks, bro. Giannis would help us. Giannis, Giannis again when he trying to fight. Giannis just trying to fight.
Man, I'm gonna go back to saying like they are the duo to have the best team.
Like team around them?
Yes.
The structure of the team, yeah.
Yeah. Because we look back
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
But no, I'm gonna say Jordan had a really good too. Because he did have Robin.
It's really supposed to be Kawhi and Paul George, but they disappointed, bro.
They did.
No,
Kawhi can't stay healthy on LA.
Right, bro. The bubble. They was healthy in the bubble, bro.
Yeah.
But I'm saying ever since that, he hasn't been healthy.
Yeah.
Like he's just barely now getting minutes again. That's like real minutes.
It is. But now you would say that Clippers team is good.
They're good where you can do that for him.
Yeah, Clippers team is a good team.
The dude had limited minutes, still dropped 22 the other night. Like,
but you know,
kind of absurd.
And
saying.
I hate to say it though, like I think their play has elevated because of the players that they also have around. It's like
Michael Brogdon coming in as a huge.
Yeah, that's him coming off the bench, bro.
That's a starting point guard.
That's crazy.
You talking about for the Celtics?
Yeah, for the Celtics, bro.
Brogdon's nice. I'm high on Brogdon.
And then they have a lot of defensive guys around them. Even though I'm not saying they don't play defense because they do play defense, but they do also have some other guys around them that's strapping too.
And Robert Williams just getting back. Like,
yeah, man. So it's gonna be crazy. I want to think about how they're gonna keep that team because eventually
they're not going to. You're not going to.
Jaylen Brown is the only person that's left to get paid, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
talking about future.
No, I'm talking about after the dynasty. After they
So do we think they're going to win a championship within the next 3 years?
They should.
If they don't win a championship this year, they fail.
This year?
If they don't win a championship this year, they fail.
I agree because they were in the finals last year. I 100% agree with that.
Because they only got better. If you don't win a championship,
they lost their coach though.
Bro. Besides that, you were a finals team. You're a finals team last year.
You want to talk about something else?
It is NBA finals.
There's a team that looking for revenge. That is looking really, really good right now. They won their last 9 games. Guys getting healthy. They're playing good defense since their coaching change. I think the Nets are gonna stir some shit up. KD is shooting 65% from the mid-range.
Yeah.
He's always been a good mid-range shooter, though.
Chubb, 65% is not, that's not real.
That is crazy. I'm still looking at that matchup, and I still don't think they can beat the Boston Celtics in the 7
You still don't think?
I still don't think they can beat a Boston Celtics in a 7-game series.
TJ Warren playing good.
I think he's going to disappear in the playoffs. I think all these guys, again, playoffs different. When playoffs happen, it's a whole different situation, man. So when it comes up to that, I think some of these guys are not going to be there. They're not going to step up, and Celtics are going to have a lot of guys that step up on their team.
You want them to win a championship, you better put a bubble over that shit for TJ Warren.
Oh, there. Hey, all right, let's get to the next topic.
I gotta go out. Yeah, I gotta get out of here in a minute.
Before you get out here, so the Grizzlies get whooped on Christmas Day. In an interview right before Christmas, John Morant said he was not worried about any team in the West. So they get whooped by the Warriors. Warriors talking crap. This is without Steph Curry, mind you. And Dylan Brooks came out and said he feel like when they talk crap and people talk back to them, they freeze up. So my question is, are the Grizzlies too cocky for their own good?
Yeah. I'm gonna say something to the Grizzlies and John Morant. You guys are great players, great team, but until you actually win the big games, and beat the teams that you need to beat in the playoffs, you shouldn't be talking until you do that.
Right. Like, so Draymond can talk shit.
Right.
Like, he can talk. Like, but
Draymond was sticking his tongue out to them. Clay was looking at Buddy as he was sliding off the ground after he made the shot.
Right. So, like, if I see Draymond in an interview and they're like, "Yo, Draymond, like, who you worried about?" He's like, "Nobody in the West." Like, I can be like, "Okay, I'll be like, all right, Draymond, yeah, go ahead," because he won championships. He's done that, you know. So, like, and LeBron says it. I can go it, but you're not him. You're lit, but you're not him yet. You gotta
potential.
You got it. Of course, he has it. But
they asked for the Warriors on Christmas Day too.
And he did, and he got his
ass. Got whooped, bro.
He got his ass whooped.
And then the woman on the score even got a little bit closer because Jordan Poole got kicked out because he was cooking them. Bro. He was running around like Steph off screens, and then he was dribbling crazy.
It's bro, and that's what they get. That's what they get. I like Ja, bro. I like him. I just think sometimes he gotta just
chill.
He gotta tone it down, humble himself, and just win games.
Hey man, that's the difference between him and Zion, boy.
Yeah. Well, what they looking like, Pelicans?
I think they're the 2 seed right now, or 4 seed. They got
you're lying. For real?
4 seed. Yeah, they were the 1 seed for a good while.
I've been stressed about the Dolphins, but I have been watching basketball.
Hey, that's what Jay said. Yeah, the Dolphins are they're the 2 seed right now. They're getting back behind the Nuggets.
Okay.
Zion's still in the MVP conversation, man. I'm trying to tell y'all. Surprisingly, the Clippers are the 4 seed. It's really being swept under the rug, same way with the Nets being the 3 seed in the East. This is going to be really good basketball. I think what's crazy, like, I haven't been paying as much attention to basketball as I had because football's been real crazy. But I can't wait to really get into the thick of it. I think next episode, that we do for basketball. I definitely want to do our all-star brackets. All-star coming up and starters. But yeah, man, I think they're a little bit too cocky for them. And last thing before Chubbs get out of here, and before we end the podcast, James Harden, there was a report that came out on Christmas Day that he is interested in returning to Houston. So if they don't win a championship in Philly and he goes back to Houston, we obviously know he won't win. Where does this leave James Harden's legacy?
Top 3 strip club attender.
That's all it mean. When all the strippers was like, "Oh, James Harden coming back." I think he's just gonna ruin his. I mean, let's think. Let's really, what is his legacy, bro?
People say he better than AI.
Scoring title. That's all.
That's. I mean, right now. I and if he does that, then
his legacy is like Carmelo Anthony. He's gonna be one of the top scorers in the league.
I would say he accomplished more than AI. That's all I can say. AI did go to the championship, but I would say he accomplished more than AI. Just
I don't like that comparison.
But that's it. But that's it.
If we're gonna compare anybody, his comparison is Melo, because Melo is a top 10 all-time scorer.
Facts. He's a way better player than Melo. But yes, if he goes to Houston,
he underachieved like Melo. I see what you're saying.
But he's gonna be known for his scoring strictly. But if he doesn't amount to anything, is what I'm saying.
If he goes to Houston and does nothing,
you know, it's crazy. He's third all time in 3-point.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
For most 3-pointers made, and he probably will finish top 10 in assists.
So he'll. I feel like he won't be that guy that won. He'll be that guy. Yo, this guy was a really good guy that played in the NBA.
Tracy McGrady? Like a better Tracy McGrady?
Yeah, pretty much. Like you should be like a really good guy that played in the NBA. He didn't really win. He wasn't, a winner, right? He's not going to be in the talks of Steph Curry and how we were talking about him with Steph Curry during the time when he was lit.
So where would you put him all time? Top what? He was top 75, right?
I'm about to say he is in my top 75. He is in my top 75, but I don't know where I'll put him right now. I gotta see how his career ends. I gotta see how it ends. Gotta see what he finishes with and how he does things. But and if he's on top 10 or top 5 for most 3 points made, I think he deserves some type of obviously recognition, because that's crazy.
Yeah, I believe he's number 3 all time.
So that's crazy in general. I mean, if he's 3 of all time and he's still playing.
Also, did you guys see Chubbs? You can get out here, but then he's number 3, but he's probably gonna pass Ray Allen. Probably gonna end up number 2.
Okay.
All right. But did you see Damian Lillard said that he believes he's a top, like right after Steph, he's the best 3-point shooter of all time. Would you agree with that?
That's
right now he's number 8.
It's not a stretch. It's not a stretch, bro. We've seen Damian do it though. Like
he said what he's talking about the distance, the lane.
We seen him do it. So like it's not a stretch, bro. I think he's really close to Steph. Like I don't see.
To me in the league, it's Steph and then his name when it comes to like making those logo big shots and
big threes,
doing all that.
Because I'm thinking right now, I'm like I don't.
I ain't gonna lie, you more clutch than Steph too. I ain't gonna hold you.
I got
more clutch than Steph. All right, Chubbs.
All right. For all that you don't know, before I'm recording still, I messed up last pod, so I had to clarify my boys for leaving. Do I hit stop? Again, we're hitting stop recording, right? And then it's gonna be good. Okay. Yeah. All right.
I'm dead.
I'm gonna fuck with y'all later. Last little tidbits. Fuck the Steelers. We about to sweep the motherfuckers. Let's go fucking Ravens flock.
Lamar coming to Miami next year, bro.
Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here.
You may be good with Tyler Huntley more.
Fuck out of here. Fuck y'all. The recorded file will be converted to MP4.
You're ruining the episode, bro. What are you doing, bro?
Get out of here.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
I'm just.
But yeah, I agree, Joe. I think he's the better 3-point shooter than James Harden, even if James Harden's top 3.
James Harden probably has played a lot more games, probably.
Yeah, 200 more.
Yeah, so that's probably why. And that's crazy. He's 8. Played 200 more games, and he's 8th on that list. That is fucking nuts.
Yeah, he's the least out of everybody. remarkably, Steph Curry is second right after him. Steph Curry has only played 852 games. You know, Ray Allen had played 1,300 games. No one's ever going to beat Steph's record.
No, he's gonna be the best. He's gonna be the best ever until we're like 60 and we find some kids just shooting from full court.
Yeah, until one of his kids come into the league. But that's all that I have, man. You got anything you want to say before we get up out of here?
No, man, that's it, man. My heart.
Don't be sad, man. The Dolphins are gonna find a way to make you happy.
Hurt, bro. Is that I didn't watch football all day. After that, I was like, man, fuck this, man. I want to go watch movies. I was like, I didn't watch. But the game was on in the other room. I was like, man, I'm not watching that, bro. I don't care who's playing right now.
Okay. All right, man. Until next time, man. My name is Dwayne. Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe button. More clips coming throughout the week. We'll be back on January 3rd, man.
Yep.